Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh!
Travolting presents Bobbin' for Robin. Hosted by Jeff Sweeney and Stuart Elmore. Covering SpongeBob Squarepants, Truth or Square. With special guest, May Hyatt. Aye, aye, Captain.
SpongeBob me Bob.
Man, Tom Kenny just raking in the checks.
You know, there's that song that like Patchy the Pirate sings. Oh no, that SpongeBob sings pretty early, where he's just like,
It's the best day ever.
no,
Wrong
it's not the
SpongeBob.
best day ever. It's a different. It's like, I hope to wear a sweater.
It's so
Oh.
forgettable.
And I was like, this song sucks.
It's really bad. I feel like they're trying to
Yeah.
capture the magic
Of the best day ever, but they can't.
It's so poor.
And then I looked it up, and like Tom Kenny wrote that song, and I was like, well, Tom, maybe we don't be doing that anmanymore.
Tom Kenny has a lot of involvement in this movie, and I think to its detriment.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
A little too much. Just 'cause, like Patchy the Pirate. I get that it's his only like live action role that he's done in the past 20 years. He's going a little too hard on this.
There
one.
are some like Patchy the Pirate episodes of SpongeBob that kind of rock,
Yeah.
and this isn't one.
This is not one of them.
Patchy, like, they bust him out for the specials.
Yeah.
And he's like the framing device, and he's best like in like sprinkles. You get
Very small sprinkles.
you get like 30 seconds to a minute of him after each commercial break.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it ends in like the robot and the caveman song, which is like great. It's he works when he's in his little lair.
Yeah.
This is simply too much.
This is a lot of Patchy the Pirate.
far.
Hello,
too
everybody. Welcome back to Bobbin' for Robin. Today we're going to be covering SpongeBob SquarePants, Truth or Square, the hour-long TV special movie. It's a little.
It is officially classified as a
look,
television film.
I am conceding the point.
It was
I am
produced.
conceding the point.
It was produced like in the production pipeline as 2 episodes.
Yes.
spliced together. But that's just kind of how they like. That's just how the production worked.
I concede the point.
Yeah.
I agree. It is a TV movie that was originally aired as 2-parter TV episodes that was combined into one movie. Yes, but I concede. Thank you for listening to last week's episode on Brendan Fraser's Pressure. Where
He plays Dwight D.
plays,
Eisenhower.
Dwight
Oh,
D.
wow,
Eisenhower.
really?
Yeah, we're
We're in our Dwight D. Eisenhower bag. Like
There was a moment.
Yeah.
We took like a month and a half break from recording episodes because of work schedules.
Yeah.
And if we hadn't done that, the Butler and Pressure would have been back-to-back weeks.
wow.
And I was going to like rebrand the podcast as Dwight D. Eisenthon and just like
Dwight D.
could be
Eisenhower. It would have been huge. But unfortunately, The Butler won't be released for another like few weeks. You'll get The Butler in late July now. And you heard Fraser's Dwight D. Eisenhower last week, where we had a great conversation. And Travolta's Propeller One Way Night Coach the week before that. So it's actually like 2 weeks you've been deprived of Robin Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
you've been detoxed of Robin Williams.
You've been
at this stage of
detoxed to
his
Robin
career.
Williams. So we like to introduce you back into the Robin Williams whimsical world, starting with SpongeBob SquarePants, Truth or Square.
A sad introduction.
Sad introduction.
May, why did you pick this movie?
You know that? Well, here's why. Like, I do love SpongeBob. I think it's a great show. Steven Hillenburg, CalArts alumni, like myself, so I feel a connection. And I guess I just didn't remember how bad this one is. And I guess we'll get into it. But like the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the first one, it's an incredible movie.
Genuinely great.
Easily 4.5 stars, maybe higher.
I'm looking up all of like the movies that SpongeBob SquarePants has like come out with. Thank God for Wikipedia that there's a whole Wikipedia page called SpongeBob SquarePants film series. So I don't have to like look very far. But yes, the first SpongeBob SquarePants came out in 2004.
And as I understand it, that's the last time that Steven Hillenburg was personally involved in the production of SpongeBob.
Probably. I will say, like, I'm looking at, like, so there's a little bit of confusion here because they don't have Truth or Square listed in the film series. Probably because, like I said before, like, it was technically released as, like, a two-parter special that they combined into one movie. So Truth or Square is not in this list. The next one it goes to is SpongeBob, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water.
That's also good.
2015.
I remember when that came
Steven
out.
Hillenburg was involved in that story.
Whoa, cool.
So Steven Hillenburg, basically he did the classic idea of I want to do like 4 seasons in a movie, and that's like the show. And so he devised the SpongeBob SquarePants movie as the finale to the show.
Yeah.
Which you know they make the second Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
It ends with him getting the promotion. It's like it's billed as a finale. It's a big epic. It's an adaptation of the Odyssey.
Yes. Yes.
I kind of want
Cyclops.
like before like they even have the bag of wins.
Yeah.
Before Nolan's Odyssey comes out, I would like to do a like Oh Brother Where Art Thou SpongeBob SquarePants movie Odyssey
Yes.
day.
That would be good.
That would be good.
But like he does that, and then Nickelodeon. SpongeBob was their most successful at the time. It's kind of their like only majorly successful show.
Yeah.
Competing with Disney's, like
competing
all
with
their stuff.
Like in comparison, like Disney's obviously the Disney Channel, I think, is under Nickelodeon in terms of viewership at this time. I'd have to really dig into
Cartoon
it.
Network, too.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah. It was just,
SpongeBob's the cash cow. It's the golden goose. You're not going to
Yeah.
slaughter it. You're not going to just stop making
no,
it.
of course. The merchandising alone.
The
man.
merchandising rights alone will make us millions.
Yeah.
And so Nickelodeon is like, no, we want more SpongeBob. Hillenburg is like, I'm ready to move on to something else. He resigns the show, and Nickelodeon, like, and all of his like acolytes within the company just like continue on with the production, which does, result in to many a like drop off of quality. It's also when like they start really leaning into like the celebrity cameos in the show. It's like Atlantis Squarepants is going to have David Bowie.
Yeah, that was also a good like TV special.
That one's fun.
That one
Yeah.
is fun.
There's the big one, I think, that has Johnny Depp as the surfer.
I feel like that we're getting a little past my time. I remember that. I remember hearing about that, but I don't remember.
I think
exactly
that might have been the last one I watched. I think that's when I was like, I think I'm done with this now.
Pivoted to like Adventure Time.
This is the only SpongeBob movie I've seen past the titular SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I've not seen Sponge Out of Water. I've not seen Sponge on the Run. I've not seen Search for SquarePants. I've not
Is there
seen.
a new one coming out?
There's two Netflix spinoffs that just came out. One came out just like recently as December 2025. That's the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Search for SquarePants. The 2 Netflix spinoff films, I love saying the names. I love saying the names. Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie.
Oh wow.
And then there's Plankton, the movie.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was cool that Sandy was getting her own movie,
Right.
but now I think it's a little less cool if they're
Now that
giving it to
they're-
like
they
all
have-
the side
Right.
characters.
Because where's the Patrick Star movie?
Yeah.
I think they did a Patrick spinoff show, if I'm right.
They had a show.
I believe it.
But
I
it
believe
was like
it.
the streaming boom where like they're like, we need every show imaginable.
Yeah.
I think Paramount Plus had like a Plankton show and like a Patrick show. I think they've all been canceled and it's whittled back down to the base show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mains.
But Hillenburg, he resigns from the show after the movie. This is in that resignation period. He returns to the show softly in 2014. Mostly because they reach out to him that they want to make a sequel to the movie.
Yeah.
And he gets back involved and co-writes Sponge on the Run. And then comes back to the show. A year or 2 later, he is diagnosed with ALS and then passes away in 2018.
Yeah.
There was speculation that basically like he might have had the diagnosis earlier in like 2014, and that's the reason he returns to the show.
Yeah.
That's speculation that's never been confirmed.
Right.
but that like he just kind of like rides off with the remainder of SpongeBob. It's steady. He knows it. He does the movie, and he co-writes the third movie that is released after his passing, which is Sponge Out of Water.
Yeah.
And that one's pretty good.
Sponge Out of Water is the second one. Sponge on the Run is the third one.
Yeah.
Then there's a fourth one that I have not seen.
Can I tell like a slightly unrelated story?
Yeah, please.
When I was like maybe 6 or 7, my grandparents took my sister and I to like Nickelodeon World.
Oh,
which is pretty cool, like a fun thing to do.
I want to say I've been there once before.
And the only thing I remember is that like we showed up to Nickelodeon World.
Yeah.
And I guess our hotel room was poor.
Oh.
Like it was on the outside and like it was looking over the parking lot or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Of course I didn't care at all.
Right.
Like my sister and I were like, "Oh my god, we're at Nickelodeon World."
Right.
But my grandparents were like, "This is a slight to our honor."
Uh-huh.
And so they like called the hotel and said like, we'd like a different room. In fact, maybe like we demand a different room. And I remember them saying like, we have 2 kids crying in the room about how bad the view is.
Oh my God.
And I remember being like, why are they lying? Like, what's the issue here? But then we did get moved to a nicer room.
Yeah.
With like a view of the water park.
Yeah. Because your grandparents called to complain and lied
Was this the Nickelodeon
about it.
hotel in Florida?
In Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I have been there once as a child.
Because the Nickelodeon, this is another divergence off your divergence. Nickelodeon in theme parks is a very interesting thing to dig into.
Yeah.
Because it never really like was able to establish a permanent foothold.
Right.
Or is it still open?
I would have to check. But basically like have essentially been 3 major Nickelodeon theme park attractions. There was the Nickelodeon Hotel, which was in Florida, which is just a hotel with a water park in the like.
I think I was probably at that.
That makes sense. It's like an extensive water like pool system in the middle, and it's located in Orlando, so it's pretty close to like Disney and Universal. So it's it's unaffiliated with either, but it's kind of like the pitch of take your kids to the Nickelodeon Hotel when you're here for Disney or Universal.
Yeah. I'm looking at it also right now, and it's like Nickelodeon is kind of like how Universal Studios bought the rights to Harry Potter to make Harry Potter Land. Nickelodeon just sells the rights or licenses rights
Oh, sure.
to other theme parks to get like a SpongeBob ride or like so because I think like you're right, like I'm looking at a few different places where they have like parks and stuff, but like they're all parks owned by different companies, but like there's Nickelodeon Land is like a big one.
So Nickelodeon Suites Resort closed in 2016 and it has just been rebranded as a Holiday Inn.
Sad.
Which is sad.
How sad is that? That must have been what I was at, because it was just like a water park.
Yeah,
right?
I think
like
that's what you were
hotel
at.
with a water park.
But then there are 2 other major Nickelodeon theme park attractions in the Universal Studios theme park in Florida. They put a ride. It was called like Jimmy Neutron and Nicktoons.
Yeah.
Of some sort.
Right.
It was my favorite ride when I was a kid and we went there. Basically, it's a simulator. You hop into like a little car and then it pulls you up to a big screen. It's 3D and you're in Jimmy's lab. And I can't remember, like someone like steals one of Jimmy's rocket ships, but you're basically chasing the other ship. And as you do, you're flying through all the other Nicktoons worlds. Like you go under the sea, SpongeBob's there. You wind up in Fairyland. And I remember that being very exciting. And it was next to like they had the slime tower.
Yeah.
But then the third one that is still open to this day, because that Universal ride gets replaced with the Minions.
Sad.
Which is another sign of the times.
Yeah.
Well, who knows Jimmy Neutron anymore?
Yeah.
Right? Like the kids don't know
fucked
Jimmy
up.
Neutron.
It's so
fucked
sad.
up.
It's really fucked up.
That show's ugly looking back at it.
Okay.
It's horrifically ugly to look at.
The Jimmy Timmy Power Hour saga.
You've
With
talked
Drake
about this.
from Drake and Josh. Right?
That's the live action.
That's the live action.
But is that also
Fairly Odd
Jimmy
Parents.
Neutron?
That is not a crossover event.
Oh.
That is just the Fairly Odd Parents
see.
Timmy
I
Turner
see.
movie with Drake Bell. No, they made 4.
No, you mean Drake Campagna.
Yes, thank you. Sorry.
Wow.
They
Do you
made
know about this?
No.
we
I
should
was
go
just going to let that lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Drake Bell, who since this happened, I have to be clear, has taken part in the HBO Silence on Set documentary, revealing that he was sexually abused during the Nickelodeon age, and that is the recessed cause of this. But in 2021, Drake Bell was caught texting with a minor, and he fled to Mexico and rebranded as Jake Campagna, which is I think Bell in Spanish,
Okay.
and was like, he said, I'm now a Mexican singer.
Interesting.
And it seems like it was basically just like a mental health crisis fundamentally, but
Jake Bell's a touchy subject. Yeah,
but the final Nickelodeon
sorry, go.
the final Nickelodeon theme park is the Mall of America has a Nickelodeon
That's the one I was about to say. Is
area.
I've been to the Nickelodeon universe at the Mall of America, and
see.
as of today, that one is still up.
that's the one that's still going.
And there's one in New York, I think. There's a Nickelodeon Universe theme park in New Jersey, actually.
Nice.
East Rutherford,
tough.
New Jersey.
That's tough.
That's the only 2 Nickelodeon by itself theme parks, and they're building one in China. But
Well, you know what? There used to be a Nickelodeon land also at Paramount Park
in Florida,
No, in Virginia.
In Virginia.
Paramount Pictures
likely story.
Paramount Pictures decided to get into the theme park game because they're like, we got the brands for it. What do we got? We got SpongeBob, we got Tomb Raider, and I don't remember what else was there. But they opened a theme park with theming on Paramount movies, and people were like, Paramount? Eventually, Paramount just fuck this. They abandoned the licensing, but the theme park remains called King's Dominion now. It just has, it's all the same rides. It just has no theming anymore.
Right. Yeah.
But weird Nickelodeon theme park.
No.
history.
Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. Okay, so they made 4 of these.
Wow.
4?
They made 4 of
What
them.
am I 3 of them? Jesus.
No, I'm pretty sure they made 4. Or actually, you know what? They made 3, and I wrote a script to Jimmy Timmy Power
You
Hour 4.
wrote a script to
tough.
the 4th one?
Yes, I did.
Is this
They're just
pre or
confessing to
post,
crimes on-
when the Fairly Odd Parents had that kid?
This is pre.
Okay.
All the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour movies are pre Cosmo and Wanda having
the child.
Puff or Boo or I don't know. I don't know the name of the kid anymore.
I
But
feel like you hit it with Puff, but I don't really remember. But
the Wanda and Cosmo's child's name. Poof. Poof.
wow.
I was close.
Wow.
I was close. But no, I wrote a script to Jimmy
I don't
Timmy
wanna
Power
look at it.
Hour
I don't
4.
wanna look
You
at it.
don't want to see that.
It's just a ball. It's just
like
a ball. That's it. That's all they do.
Can I add one other diversion?
Please.
I told my dad, I'm going on the podcast today. He's like, oh, I like that other episode. And he was like, did they film it? Or is it just audio? I was like, oh, it's just audio. And he's like, they should film it. People like to look at stuff.
You know,
I just really like the
the idea of people like to look at
people like to look at stuff.
we have had ideations of maybe introducing some video component. It would just mean
lot more
I, as a
production.
technical producer, could not be a contributor into the podcast anymore because I
Yeah.
would have too many things to think about. But that being said, no, I really want to go back to Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
Yeah, Stuart has to finish this.
So
Those were also television films.
They were also television films. Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, for those who don't know, were crossover events of the Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner universe. Now, a key thing to note, Jimmy Neutron universe is 3D animation. Fairly Odd Parents, 2D animation. How did the two blend? Well, I invite everybody who is not driving right now to Google Timmy Turner in the Jimmy Neutron universe and not have fucking nightmares for a
It's
week.
terrifying.
It's terrifying. It's horrible. The Jimmy Neutron translates very well to 2D. I'd argue that Jimmy Neutron, they should have seen that sketch of him as 2D and be like,
And just made it a
we
2D
should just
show."
make the whole show 2D. I'm sure it'd be cheaper. Probably would have been much cheaper, but Jimmy Neutron looks way better in 2D than 3D. Anyway, yeah, and I want to say Jimmy Timmy Power 1 still probably the best one. They're rivals. And Jimmy Neutron thinks Timmy Turner must be a super smart guy because Timmy Turner can like make things poof out of midair. He's like, what's the fucking deal with this guy? Then they become friends at the very end and defeat the bad guy. 2 and 3, I think they become friends. Then I wrote a script of 4, and I don't want to give too much away because I'm still in litigation with Paramount over the licensing rights. But basically, it would start off with Jimmy Neutron 20 years in the future being a successful playboy billionaire genius, much like I'm going to use 2 very polarizing people here, Tony Stark and Elon Musk kind of type. No relation whatsoever, but you get the idea.
And put Goddard down.
Well, I got to be a playboy.
So
like what about Jimmy Neutron gives Playboy?
Well,
Please.
I just kind of like put that out there, but I'm like for me, the point is like he's lonely.
to say something.
He's lonely. He's lonely, and he doesn't have anybody. He is like he is the favor of all the world leaders. He's like he comes up with life-saving gadgets and inventions.
This is dead ass Stewart talking about Jimmy Neutron right now.
What?
It's one of the great tweets. People on here will say anything. Charlie Brown had hose. No, he didn't. That isn't true.
Charlie Brown did have hose. I don't know what you want me to say on that part. But so Jimmy Neutron is like depressed, and he
does he wish for friends?
No, instead he decides like all of his friends like only want something from him now, like Carl. Weezer, like
he's on Ozempic.
He's on Ozempic.
Wow.
He's getting it from Jimmy.
Wow.
And he just
Who's the other guy? Sheldon?
Sheen. Well, Sheen can't be in it.
Didn't
because Sheen had his own spin-off
No, because
TV
Sheen
show.
got stuck on another planet.
That's right. Yes.
Is that what happened in the Sheen show?
I never watched the Sheen show, but at some point I was a smidge curious and I hit it with a quick Google. And it's like Sheen's in Jimmy's lab. He's fucking around. He's on a rocket. He shoots him to another planet and he never gets back. He's just gone.
Fun story. I was watching Jimmy Timmy Power Hour like years ago with my friend, and we were both like really high on weed. And I convinced him. I was like, "Hey, did you know that Sheen was one of Bradley Cooper's earliest voice roles?" And they couldn't not hear it after that. They're like, wait a minute, is that actually Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
And like, it's not Bradley Cooper. But if you listen to it, it's like Bradley Cooper can do voices. I'm like, think about him voicing
really?
raccoon, like the raccoon guy.
I didn't know that. You tell me now for the first time.
Jeff, thank you. Anyway, June 2 Power Hour 4, and then we'll get back to SpongeBob.
Robin Williams.
Yes, we'll get back to Robin.
So Jimmy Neutron, in his like lonely, depressive state, decides, well, I'm going to go to the place where I know I have one friend still around, and that is the Dimsdale universe. So he creates an extra dimensional portal, goes there, finds out that Timmy Turner is dead.
Wow.
Because when there's stupid rule when they turn like 11 or whatever, and the Fairly Odd parents like go away. They only are with you. They're with miserable children until they turn 11.
I can't.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't do that right now.
And I think it's such a stupid rule because nothing about Timmy Turner's life changes. He has
Wasn't it revealed that like Timmy Turner wished that he would always be 11?
That's one of the Timmy Fairly Odd Parents movies where he wishes he was like, because it does point out the question of like, how long have you been 10 years old for? And it's like, I wished I was 10 years old forever or something like that. And I'm like, crazy. And then he wishes Fairly Odd Parents to forget about the wish. 5D chess, Timmy Turner. Like,
yeah, no, that's pretty good. It's like that episode of Black Mirror with like I wish I was God Empress of the Universe. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
There's a lot of Black Mirror episodes on God Emperors of the Universe.
It doesn't matter.
I'm trying to think of, is it like from the newer season or like?
I only, I watched it on YouTube Shorts, right? Like,
yeah.
It's like there's like a thing that lets you change reality, and the woman who invents it uses it to like gaslight her friends until they kill themselves, which seems like a very petty use.
Yeah.
But then one of the people that she's trying to get to kill herself like steals it. And then immediately it's like, I wish I was God Empress of the Universe. And then it cuts to her being like Queen of the Universe. And that's the end of the episode.
That's fucking great. I love it. I feel like I can't really continue.
I can get us back.
Get us back.
My conclusion was like Jimmy Neutron finds out that Timmy Turner died because after his Fairly Odd Parents went away, he still had an abusive babysitter. He still had neglectful parents, and he still had no friends at school. And so it pretty much led him down to like a depressive spiral until he just like either drank himself to death or took his own life.
Jesus Christ.
So that Jimmy Neutron invents a
Never
time
getting
machine
greenlit.
to go back in time to the day before he loses his Fairly Odd Parents to make it so he keeps them.
It's like It's a Wonderful Life, but for Jimmy Neutron.
That's exactly what it is, Jeff. Thank you for picking up on that. Yes. Anyway, that's my pitch.
Isn't it like the anti? It's a Wonderful
Yeah, it's
Life.
kind of like
though?
we're gonna
It's like-
take. You're actually gonna give you financial
it's
gain.
Like if he had never existed, like
Paramount,
It's if they
call me.
It's the SNL version of It's a Wonderful Life where they find out that Mr. Potter took the money and they go and
you just
they,
beat the shit
they go
out
and
of
kill him.
Yeah.
It's Jimmy Timmy Power Hour 4. Where's Timmy Turner? Paramount, call me.
But to like
Suicidal.
to kind of like to put us in context of where SpongeBob is at the time of this episode.
Yeah.
This is the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
In the year 2006 or 5, there was a video game called Nicktoons Unite. We might have played this game. It's like the 4 main Nicktoons, which at the time were SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, and
Danny
Timmy
Phantom.
Turner, team up to fight like their 4 main bad guys.
I did play this game.
I played this game. And this game was a big success. And it turned into a series of 4 games that had narrative continuity between them. The second one was Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island.
I also played that game.
I played this one as well. And this is when you can start clocking the like kind of the how the tides are. Jimmy Neutron no longer a playable character in this game. Now Jimmy Neutron's just like he's the guy on the screen. And he's just like, oh, this is what's happening. He's
The guy in the chair.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Neutron no longer on the cover. Like it's just Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, and Timmy Turner.
Whoa. Jimmy Neutron.
When's the
are
Danny Phantom reboot hitting? Because it's got to be any week.
you?
Right? Like, it's
One of
gotta
the
be
best fucking Nick shows ever.
like a gritty live action Danny Phantom. That like
Paramount,
that must be
call
happening. Like,
Now you get to the third one, Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots. Timmy Turner no longer present. Jimmy Neutron back on the cover, but SpongeBob now bigger than all the others.
who's
Front
the
and
person in the
center.
bottom left?
Tack from Tack and the Power of Juju.
What the fuck is that?
It was a
Can I
video.
curse?
It was
I'm
a
sorry.
video game that got turned into a TV show. But now we get to the 4th game in the series, which the name is no longer Nicktoons. The name is SpongeBob Squarepants featuring Nicktoons, Globs
Wow.
of Doom.
Wow.
Wow.
It is now like fully embracing
also remember
SpongeBob
that.
branding.
So SpongeBob really just like
And this
like a sponge absorbs everybody.
and Truth or Square comes out like the year after that.
There was a game also
Yeah.
called Truth or
Truth or
Square.
Square
right?
game. Yeah.
Like Nickelodeon basically kind of gives up on being like an overarching brand and is now just in the SpongeBob business, which I think brings us
Hard not to.
interestingly to Robin Williams, because this is the first installment of the 4th era of Robin, which you've named the Legend era,
Yes.
and kind of where we've been with Robin for like 10 years at this point is like career collapse. He like won an Oscar, gained a lot of clout to just do whatever he want, spent it on 2 extremely earnest movies that miscalculated and kind of killed his image. He swerved into trying to do like darker material, but that didn't connect. And now like people are like, well, he's not kid friendly family friendly anymore. And he's not like serious.
Bankable.
He's a clown. So he ends up just doing like low comedies and indies for like 10 years. And then, as I think happens with a lot of like elder celebrities, they really can't get like funding or work for a while. And then a switch just kind of flips at some point. Everyone's like, well, we all agree they're one of the great legends of the film industry. Like kind of, it was happening with David Lynch kind of towards the end of his life, where like a new generation kind of rediscovered Twin Peaks and some of his work. And everyone's like, well, we all agree David Lynch is one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. And it's like, yes, but also his entire career was him fighting for funding.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Netflix had just a year before pulled the plug on his new TV show, which they then said after his death, they were like, you know, we wish we could have finished that.
That's
And then it's like, you're the reason you didn't finish it. Like, you guys pulled the funding away.
Yeah.
Like a Johnny Cash arc of a career, but rediscovered. Like
they get rediscovered, and then but just everybody just suddenly shifts into well, we all agree they're one of the legends of the career, even though we weren't supporting them.
I think in our recap episode we talked Harrison Ford is kind of going through.
Harrison Ford's in this right now.
He's in this right now.
Where he was in Bad Material for a decent bit of the 2000s.
Cowboys and
he
Aliens,
does The Force Awakens, and everyone's just we all agree Harrison Ford's
he's one of the legends of the
he's
game.
He's one of the greatest of all time, and it's not undeserved, but it's just what you guys stopped really utilizing him for 15 years, and now you're just well, of course,
yeah.
And Robin, I think, passes away before this really reaches its apex. But I think his placement in this is a very important bellwether, because a few other celebrities are in this. It's not low to be doing this. Will Ferrell is kind of at the top of his game when he does this. Tina Fey, Pink is well known at the time. That they're positioning Robin Williams in the same level as these guys.
Yeah,
giving him the largest part of the movie.
Yeah,
and be well, Robin Williams is kind of the legendary comedian.
Right.
I think for being as stupid and small of a role as it is very relevant in how culturally he's being perceived differently now.
Yeah.
Than he was at the, last stage of his career.
Yeah, I agree. I think it will get a little bit harder for us to see that, because while I agree the switch flips with Robin, and he kind of more becomes a selling brand rather than an actor looking for roles. It's next week we're going to talk about Old Dogs, and that's kind of where he sort of rejoins the Disney brand in a smaller capacity, but he rejoins it as Robin Williams. There's no real role that he's playing in that movie except for just being Robin Williams.
Have you done Night at the Museum yet?
Yes.
The first two.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I would argue the first one
It's a lifeline.
is a lifeline to keep his career at least going. He's in that movie. The first one, he has a pretty substantial role, and it makes a lot of money. The second movie, he's barely in it at all. He plays a bronze statue in the middle of that movie with no limbs. And then he's in the first part of the movie. Is he in the last part?
Yeah, he has three scenes.
He has three scenes in that
the
entire
opening
movie.
scene, the last scene, and then the middle they find a bronze statue of Teddy Roosevelt. And it's him in caked up.
Now, I have not seen Secret of the Tomb, and we won't cover it for a few weeks. But if I remember correctly, I believe I heard he has a bigger role.
I think he's in it.
He's in it slightly more. But all that to be said, a lot of these movies that we're going to be covering, while it's not very evident on the surface level, I think people who have been with us on this podcast, on this journey with Robert Williams, will be able to see that he's signing on to do this movie as Robin Williams because he knows that's the bankable name. It's not, let's get Robin Williams to do something interesting in our movie. It's, let's get Robin Williams to do Robin Williams stuff in our movie. And that's the switch. And that's kind of the era that we're in.
He's being perceived as a cultural figure rather than an actor.
Harrison Ford is the president in Captain America Brave New World. You're not casting Harrison Ford to do something interesting actor-wise as a president. No, it's he's played two presidents in a row, and it's well, wouldn't it be great if we got Harrison Ford to play the president
him because
in Brave
Harrison
New World?
Ford is playing the president.
Right, exactly. So
that the character he's playing in that Captain America movie has been played by William Hurt for 15 years prior to that, and he passes away. And Harrison Ford comes in. It is a completely different character. There's no connectivity in performance.
Yeah.
And it's because they were just well, Harrison Ford played the president.
Harrison Ford played the president.
He knows how to do it.
He knows how to play the
They're
president.
using him as a brand in that.
Yeah.
In the same way that Robin is just, for the rest of his career, going to be utilized as a brand.
Robin Williams knows how to play a Latino penguin.
Well, yes, he does. Well, clearly, we know that.
Which we're going to talk about with Ange in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I think she's going to like the movie a lot.
Wait, what, Happy Feet?
Happy Feet 2.
Happy Feet
Yeah.
2?
I think
she watched it I feel like she watched it like weeks ago.
Oh, well, we still haven't covered it yet.
Oh my God, I thought you had. I was like, well, she watched that weeks ago.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't already record
We
that
definitely
episode
didn't
out of order.
already record that episode. And we're talking about, an episode that we're going to do in 2 weeks. So it's crazy that she watched it weeks
she loves
ago.
it. She'll watch it again.
Yeah, I was going to say, going into that, we don't know quite yet, but I think she loves the movie. I think Happy Feet 2 is her favorite movie of all time. Anyway, Robin Williams, SpongeBob SquarePants, Truth or Square. Yeah, should we talk about...
Did we talk about the plot at all? I mean, I feel... I don't know how long we've been recording, but I think...
30 minutes.
Wow. Like, to the extent that this episode is longer than the film itself, I feel like it's a failure. Because, there's really nothing to say. I was, reading, like, Letterboxd reviews, because I was like, man, did this hit people as poorly as it hit me? And it did, which is gratifying to see.
Yeah.
But it's like a Family Guy episode.
Yeah.
It's like cutaway gags.
What's embarrassing about this is, number one, half the length is Patchy the Pirate stuff. But then, two, the structure of this is like a lot of shows when they do like their anniversary special to do a clip show where it's like, oh, we're going to reminisce on the previous episodes.
Right.
And I get the idea. I kind of wish they had just done that.
Yeah, because we're reminiscing of stuff that didn't happen.
It's all it's structured completely like a clip show, except they're animating new scenarios that didn't actually happen in the past.
And that aren't funny.
They're all suck.
Yeah, they're all bad.
You know what the one good one is? When he's like, oh, the 1920s style. Like, and I was like, well, at least there's like a visual idea here. But the rest of it, it's like, they're trapped in the ventilation system.
It also,
That's somehow a very vast network of tunnels in the Krusty Krab.
And,
all right.
I, love to suspend my disbelief, right? Like, and I think especially in like a cartoon, I'm super happy to have things be like silly and unrealistic and whatever. And I think SpongeBob does a really good job of that. In general, like in like the Flying Dutchman episode, where it's like there's a mall in the middle of the ship, like, and it's awesome.
It's great.
Yeah,
there's something, and maybe it's just because it's not funny, right? But like, there's something about like, oh, we're trapped in the ventilation system, and we can rip the ventilation system apart sometimes, but not other times.
Yeah,
and it's like, what the fuck? Am I allowed to curse again?
Yeah, you're allowed to curse.
Like, what are we doing? Like it's not fun and it's not funny and it's just like it's grating. Though there's the one good visual gag that I like is they like bust out of the ventilation system, and then they fall into the black space.
Yeah,
because it's like that. I thought it was funny because it's like, okay, the black space isn't empty, right? Like it's like the rest of it, but it was clever. It was clever, I guess.
like the black space should in theory be the dirt, but it's just like a vast hollow.
Yeah,
it's
like,
funny.
That's a good gag.
The other good gag is like they're in the ventilation system and they come out into a surveillance room, which to your point is like, how does Mr. Krabs not know how to get to the surveillance room?
I was thinking the same thing.
But they're like,
whatever.
They're like, look at, and they see that Mr. Krabs is like spying on all their homes. And they're like, oh, look, it's us. And they see a shot and they turn around and goes to a wide shot and there's a camera crew and a boom operator.
That was also a good gag. There was also like a crazy, just straight up plot hole, or like not plot hole, but like visual bug.
Yeah.
Where it's like there's like a Plankton's like, oh, I'm going to steal the formula, and then they're in their mind. But Mr. Krabs had split up and gone the other way. But then in like the dream, Mr. Krabs like climbs out of the dream, and then like that's just Mr. Krabs now, and like the other one never comes back, and it's like he's replaced by the dream Mr. Krabs. And it's like us, like it's like, does that Mr. Krabs ever get out? Like.
It's like that
Probably
Rick and
not.
Morty episode where in the beginning of the episode they accidentally both die. Oh no, like a different Rick and Morty comes from the future into the present and kills them by accident. And then that Rick and Morty just takes over the show.
Yeah.
I've only watched like 4 episodes of Rick and Morty, but I remember this one very vividly.
Yes.
Because it's just like the episode's about like they're dead. The characters you've been following for 4 episodes are just dead, and we're the new Rick and Morty for the rest of the show.
I love it.
And it's like, it's funny, it's smart, it's incisive. And then this is just like Mr. Krabs like crawls out, and you're like, Wait, how is...
But they never like it feels like they cut a scene where it's like, oh, Mr. Krabs comes back from going the other way, and this isn't the dream. Like, it's I don't know, and that's the thing. Like, I think I'd be much more forgiving if it were funny.
Yeah,
right. Like,
it feels low budget for your 10th anniversary. Like, you want something that has some. And I feel like the joke might be that it's supposed to be like a low rent clip show. But like, if you're going to make a joke about it being a low rent clip show, just do a low rent clip show.
Right. And it's like, make it the joke that it's a low rent clip show. Because the joke of it being a low rent clip show isn't translating because the clips aren't like previous things that we've seen, as we established. My biggest problem is we already had a Trapped in the Freezer episode. Do you guys remember this?
Yes.
It's the one where Squidward is trapped in a freezer.
And then he goes to the future.
And one of the great episodes.
That is one of the great
phenomenal episode.
Alone.
Oh, no. Oh, well, someone will realize I'm gone and come looking for me. I'll be out of here in no time.
2,000 years later.
Like, great episode.
Amazing.
It's the one where like people clip his memes all the time where he's like, future. Like, people clip that all the time.
That episode was just like a great example of what early SpongeBob was like intelligent at.
Yeah.
Is it would not underestimate the abilities of kids to like
to get stuff.
Like when he's in like the liminal space.
Yeah.
It's just like white, like void with like cubes basically flying through.
Yeah. When Ange and I started dating, we watched the first 2 seasons of SpongeBob because she didn't watch it growing up, and like there's just so much shit that I say that is that.
Yeah.
And I think it's culturally important.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm not like in the SpongeBob fan. I'm not like in that
You're not
universe.
posted on the Reddit.
On the Reddit, like on the forums. But I do think I remember reading that like Band Geeks is considered such a good episode, it's not allowed on the tier lists of like the best episodes of SpongeBob because everyone agrees it's the best.
It's the best one.
Do you guys remember when they did the 2001 Space Odyssey SpongeBob spoof?
Oh no.
Where it's like,
Yes, I do.
Thrilling podcasting.
This clip is a minute and a half long, but no, I agree with what you're saying, Jeff. It's like, it's back when like they could write jokes like that where I don't think kids necessarily would understand. It's like, oh, they're doing a 2001 spoof, but like
it's still funny.
It's still funny. Are you good with cats?
I'm okay.
Like the
Piper.
Simpsons is similar, runs the similar trajectory where like these early episodes just truly weren't afraid to like. I don't want to use the word intellectual because it's dumb, but just like they weren't afraid
You
to
wouldn't
like
understand.
Like they aren't afraid to like
have a high enough
have a
IQ to watch
2001 A Space Odyssey joke in it. Like they were like, this is culturally relevant enough to like be a part of the joke. And I just think you don't see anything like that anymore.
No.
Like that's engaging in real culture. And this clip show is just such a like, just an like the plot of it. We basically summarized the entire thing.
They're trapped in a
SpongeBob
freezer.
goes to the 117th anniversary of the Krusty Krab. They get trapped in the freezer. They get stuck in the vents. They escape from the vents. Plankton does not steal the formula.
Which I think that alone is a plot hole because early in the episode, like Krusty Krab, like it's Mr. Krabs is the one that starts the Krusty Krab. And then now they retcon it and say, oh no, it was his like grandfather that started it or something like that. So now I'm like, wait a minute. So now the Krusty Krab has been a long time established franchise that.
What I do like is the banner on the Chum Bucket that says celebrating 50 years of failure.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
A lot of the Plankton jokes are always good.
They're always good.
They always hit.
But that's kind of the extent of the animated stuff, which I'd say is probably only 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
because we're spending the other 25 minutes
With Patchy the Pirate.
Patchy the Pirate.
And what's he doing in this special?
He's trying to put his own special together.
Which is, in its way, could work. I think that idea of like Patchy the Pirate trying to get the special together would work with the right animated bits.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're completely disconnected,
Not related whatsoever.
not related whatsoever, and never cross,
Yeah.
Right.
is like, what are we doing?
What like
At the very end of it, he's like, well, now I'm stuck in a whale, so now let's watch some old clips. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what's the... I don't understand. Like,
it's so bad.
they almost had a good thread with the Will Ferrell bit where it's like, oh, but I'm going to make my own SpongeBob special. I'm going to make it so much better than yours. I got so many celebrities. And Patch would be like, what? And and I thought, oh, maybe this is going to be like a competing SpongeBob special. And like, no, not really. We're not going to address that.
Yeah.
Because it's like Patchy wants a celebrity guest for his show.
Yes.
Even though he seemingly already has Pink.
Yeah. Pink is signed on.
Yeah.
But
But
does an okay song.
Yeah.
it's
Got Scurvy.
maybe the highlight of the live action is the Pink song.
Yeah.
Because like I'm sure she did not write that. But at least it's like a talented musician like singing a song.
Yeah.
Which, like, it's the most bottom of the barrel like,
Yeah.
compliment I can
Just
offer.
fucking
But
so tired. And then he meets Robin Williams.
yes, he goes to Nickelodeon.
I just had the clip pulled up.
So are you here for the show?
I am actually.
Right this way.
Right, there's not someone dressed like Popeye, is there?
I never heard of go.
What's your name again?
Mr. Williams, Pagey the Pirate.
Oh, excuse me, just a second.
Oh, Mr. Williams, that's not for you.
Okay.
Please, sir.
Not for me. I've never been this way.
You signed all the releases and everything.
Not yet, but what part of the studio is this?
Oh, it's the part that we're on our way to the green room. Don't you worry, Mr. Williams.
I've never been to this part of the studio before.
Oh, but it's a new way. We're
A
doing
new way.
some
Yeah, I think-
improvements.
Do you mind if I just use?
Sure.
Thank you. That's it.
Oh, Mr. Williams, it's okay. I got it. I'll wait outside.
Okay. There's like a little bit more, but
It's
like
not funny,
it's-
but I will say the next because he pops up again, and I do like when they're in like the back rooms basically. And Robin just yells, "Are we in the basement of the Copa?"
That is funny.
He says, "This is like shots at a raging bull. This is where careers go to die."
This is
Yeah.
where careers go to die is the line that stuck out to me.
yeah, it's tough.
you don't have a mascot of Popeye around here, do you?
Like that's a little funny. I do just like you feel like you're finally reaching like Robin's warmed up with the improv when he just starts pulling out like references to the Copa.
Yeah.
But then it's over. And
then it's
done.
that's the end of his
Like,
his
That's it.
part.
Yeah. But yeah, and like he's in, I think totaling of his entire appearance, it's like 3 minutes. He's in 3 minutes of this.
But
I
it's
played
like-
you like 30-second clip.
It's the biggest part of
It is the biggest
of
cameo.
the show,
It's the biggest cameo for sure.
and it does feel like Robin Williams is in this. It like
Yeah.
almost lends some like authenticity
Almost.
if it wasn't like bad, because all the other celebrities are doing like one shot.
Yeah.
Like Will Ferrell is just like
One
That's just like a
static
guy
shot.
with a camera on the street.
that's Will Ferrell like in front of like his house.
Yeah.
Tina Fey is just in her office.
Yeah. Robin Williams actually came to the studio.
Robin Williams is at the studio doing work.
I don't think they lit the Will Ferrell shot at all.
No, I think
Like, I think it's literally
just a camera
I think he
outside.
said you got 30 minutes
Yeah.
with Will Ferrell.
And Will Ferrell's funny, actually. Like he's
Yeah, he does-
he's funny in this
He
movie.
does good bits.
Rosario Dawson, where is she? Like she's sitting in like a liminal space.
She
when
is
they
in a
call
liminal
her. It's
space.
very strange.
Like an office.
She's in,
like,
I think she's waiting for like the David Lynch audition.
It truly feels like she's in like Inland Empire. Like,
Yeah.
she's sitting in a like old recliner chair with a table and a phone next to her, and just like a splotchy green wall. Now, clearly, it's just like they threw up like a quick little soundstage thing for her to do, but it does truly feel like she's about to just be like consumed.
Yeah.
Good Eddie Deason joke. where like he's flipping through the things and he's like, "Oh, Eddie Deason," and then Eddie Deason just walks there and was like, "I'm ready." And then security escorts him out. Like Eddie Deason's like so just a dip in his career. Do you know he plays the kid in the Polar Express?
No way.
Really?
He's like in his like 40s and he's playing like the annoying kid in the Polar Express.
I believe it.
I just remember him in War Games. We have to go to Falcon's Maze, right? Like, it's good. He's good in that movie.
He's in I Want to Hold Your Hand, which is Zemeckis' first movie. It's about like 4 girls trying to meet the Beatles. And it's just like they're like sneaking through hotels, and Eddie Deason's like the annoying like, John Hampton in it. He's good.
It's good.
But and Triumph the Comic Insult Dog.
That went on way too long.
It goes on way
It goes
too
on
long.
So long. I will say, I did watch some of this on 1.5 speed. like
Sometimes you gotta.
I just
you gotta.
it was so like
Tormentuous.
bad. Like
Yeah.
I was like and it's like what I'm gonna finish this and then like watch like a math video, right? Like it's like
This is like the type of movie you watch on those like those TikToks that have like the Subway Surfer going on.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is like a Subway Surfer, like dual screen movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's really the movie, right?
They get out and
out.
he sings another song and all the crowd comes back for the anniversary. And
No, he doesn't sing another song. He sings "Oh Christmas Tree," except he swaps it with Krusty Krab.
You're right. Oh, Krusty Krab. Oh, Krusty Krab. Your Krabby Patties are yummy. I don't know. I think that's the fucking line.
it was a miss.
It was a big miss.
miss.
But it's like, guys, what are we doing? The best day ever. Fucking whips.
Yeah.
Like, you've done it right before. Anyway. I kind of shut my brain off like partway through this movie and don't really remember much that really happened after.
Well, it's because they had already done the SpongeBob Best Day Ever episode. Do you remember this? Mm-hmm. Because the song is just on the CD for the movie soundtrack. And people are like, "Oh, this song whips." And they're like, "Well, shit, now they did an episode based around the song." They'd already done it. They can't do it again.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, I just meant more so like write a good song. Like, how hard is it you got a lot of people that work for you.
I think like what just gets me is like the writing just isn't funny.
Yeah.
No, it's not funny.
Right? Like it's just not funny.
Yeah.
And nothing can save it. Right?
Tom
like,
Kenny's Patchy the Pirate. We didn't even say that, like, when you see Tom Kenny and Robin Williams on screen, that is like the second time they have shared the screen together.
Second time, you're right.
Yeah.
They're both in World's Greatest Dad.
World and Shakes the Clown.
It's
So
the third time.
Third time they've
Wow.
shared the screen. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Robin Williams and Tom Kenny go way, way back.
They do.
Imagine like he showed up on set that day and he's like, Tom, last I saw you, you're playing like a murderous clown. It's good to see nothing's
Well, no,
changed.
it's the last time he saw Tom Kenny was in World's Greatest Dad, and Tom Kenny was playing the stagehand who's escorting Robin to a performance. And he's weirdly doing the exact same thing here, just in a pirate costume.
Yeah.
And I am sleeping while they're doing that. I'm
Yeah.
like, honk shoe.
Honk shoe, me. Any more final thoughts on this movie? There's no real box office thing to talk about because it didn't have a theatrical release.
How were the ratings?
How were the ratings of it? I mean, I will say like the release of it, they had like a release date October 13, 2009. And originally aired. Okay.
It receives 7.7 million viewers, but receives poor reviews.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, and one of the main criticisms was the Patchy the Pirate segments. So
Oh, CeeLo Green does the theme song in this episode. We didn't bring up LeBron James.
LeBron James.
CeeLo Green.
Yeah, there are. We did forget about a lot of the celebrity cameos, but Ricky Gervais is the
Narrator.
narrator.
Yes, of course, and he doesn't care.
and he does. Oh, did you know when Bikini Bottom?
And
I don't care.
May, did you know that that Ricky Gervais is an atheist? Did you know this?
Yes.
I didn't. I just discovered this. And he said, "Did you know I'm an atheist?" And I don't care what you think.
Wow.
I'm doing
Yeah.
SpongeBob now. I'm doing it for the paycheck, and no, I don't care.
No, don't care.
God, he is like, this is back in the no window of time where it's like, he's funny and like kid friendly, right?
Yeah. And we've talked about him for so many appearances now.
Third time I'm talking about Ricky Gervais.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all so much for listening to this episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, Truth or Square. If you like this episode, please remember to rate, review, comment, like, subscribe to whatever platform you're listening on. As always, we're on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcast, we're likely on there. Simply go to Google Travolting. It's like Travolta, but replace the A with ING. As always, special thanks to Monica Van Bodegum for the theme music and Rebecca for the graphic design. May, thank you so much for coming on. Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to shout out? Any last words? We'll see you again in a couple weeks.
Yes, in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
No, thank you for having me as always.
All right. Thank you for listening this week on SpongeBob Truth or Square. Join us next week for Old Dogs. Again.